Adam Arpin says, "How crucial to the angle was Dusty?" By that, I mean, could you have swapped him out with any other top baby faces with how hated the Horsemen were here and it still work? Or
No,
did Dusty bring something to that rivalry that nobody else could replicate?
he brought something to the rivalry that could duplicate. Because God, we tried, so many different times. I mean, we had, a huge run with Ricky Morton. Not so much Steamboat with that time frame, but I mean, we just anybody we touched, it was big. We had a hell of a run with Ronnie Garvin.
Yeah.
I mean, tag matches with Ronnie, and then of course the Road Warriors. My God, I mean, the list is endless of stuff we did with the Horsemen that drew money, number one, and made people really happy. Um, but and it made us happy because we enjoyed enjoyed hopefully giving them the best performance of the night.
Well, we just saw that footage and that replay again. Steelers fan 8771 wants to know, coming off the angle in the Omni where you broke Dusty's leg and the infamous Hard Times promo from Dusty, do you think in hindsight he should have won clean at Starrcade instead of 7 months later at the Bash? Probably. I mean, don't you think? Or
I
did you
can't,
like that
I
teasing?
can't, well,
Give
I
it back?
can't. Tell me what we did at Starrcade.
Well, what you just saw was it looks like Dusty won, but
Yeah,
give you the belt right back. So he didn't really win. I think in hindsight, if you had it to do over again, you'd probably keep it on him, right?
I guess. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember. Was I still traveling then?
Not like you were before. The territory thing was starting to die down, and
Yeah,
I guess you still were, but not like you were before.
yeah,
86 is going to be mostly Crockett.
but
Still a bunch of touring, but still
still,
Crockett's home base.
still traveling quite a bit though. I think.
Yeah,
I
and
think
maybe that's the reason.
I think the reason was Dusty was the booker.
Yeah,
Why would you leave a job where you're making more money? People don't realize it. The first year I had the belt, I made $50,000 less than I made working for Crockett.
really.
Yeah, because I didn't draw any money. Who's Ric Flair? I had only been on a super channel a couple times. Harley kept saying,
You weren't
"Kid,
established yet as a name.
yeah," and people. I mean, they knew who Ric Flair was, but what does that mean? I mean, no, let's not run to the arena. And of course, nobody. I have to wrestle all these guys an hour every night. Half of them never wrestled 15 minutes.
Right.
So it wasn't exactly the greatest run of my life. And I really thought I was ready to be the champion. We've talked about this before, but until you go out and travel around and wrestle guys that haven't had, I mean, all I was wrestling my whole career were top guys from Wahoo to Jack Mulligan to Dusty to Steamboat. I mean, all these great guys. And then to step out of that box, that comfort zone, and travel around the country wrestling guys that never wrestled 15 minutes, much less an hour, which was the deal. Because when the NWA was in its peak, the champion either got his Duke raised or you won an hour. There was no in between.